Nothing is more frustrating than a check engine light that does not seem to affect how the truck drives, but causes you to fail an emissions test instantly. If you were dealing with code P2205, you were looking at a specific issue with the nitrogen oxide sensor heater control circuit on bank 1. Let us break that down into plain English. Your modern diesel engine, whether it's a Dodge, Audi, or a Cummins, uses these NOx sensors to sniff the exhaust and make sure you're not polluting the air with smog-causing chemical. Because the exhaust environment is incredibly harsh, these sensors are made of ceramic and zirconia. Here's the catch. They need to be extremely hot to work correctly. Instead of waiting for the exhaust gas to heat them up, they have a built-in heater to get them to operating temperature fast. This code means the computer, or ECM, has detected that the heater circuit on the bank 1 sensor is open or malfunctioning. Bank 1 is always the side where cylinder number 1 lives, so check your service manual to be sure you are looking at the right pipe. While you might not feel a loss of power, ignoring this is bad news for the environment and can prevent your emission system from doing its job, potentially leading to more expensive failures down the road. The causes are often physical. We're talking about water getting into the electronics, a melted wire harness because it got too close to a hot exhaust pipe, or just a sensor that has given up the ghost. Start your diagnosis by following the wires from the sensor. Look for any signs of melting, chafing, or broken tabs on the connector. If the wiring looks solid, you might need to pull the sensor out. A pro tip here is to use plenty of penetrant oil and maybe some heat, because these threads love to seize up. Once it's out, look at the tip. If it's caked in soot, especially if you've been running an aftermarket tuner that makes the fuel mixture rich, the sensor might just be dirty or fouled. However, if you have checked the sensor and the wiring and still have the issue, you need to check your engine computer for moisture. It sounds odd, but I've seen leaking windshield seals or heater cores drip water right onto the ECM, causing internal shorts. It's a bit of a detective game, but start with the wiring and work your way back.